G'day guys, 2Aussie here again. What's cracking? So today, what I've got in store is I'm going to make a pizza that I really like when I feel like I really need something really hot and spicy. So I'm going to make my version of a Mexican pizza. This thing is guaranteed to knock your socks off. It's a real ripper pizza. So I'll show you the ingredients that are involved, and then I'll put the thing together and we'll see how it all turns out. Should be a great little pizza. So this is the ingredients we need for the pizza. I've got some pepperoni, some hot salami, we got some jalapenos, some chili and garlic, and I'm going to use some tomato paste, which I'm going to dilute a bit with some water, put a bit of garlic in it, a bit of sugar to make a tomato base for the bottom. So, and the pizza cheese, of course. So this is going to be a very hot pizza. So if you like nice hot chili pizzas, that's great. So, and just in case you're wondering what this is, guys, I'm going to put a bit of bull's horn chili. Now, it looks like a chili, a giant chili, but it's actually not. What it is a capsicum. Well, it's from the capsicum family, chili family, but it's actually more of a sweet capsicum taste, so it's not really a chili, but we're going to have the jalapenos and the chili bits and pieces in it, flakes, and so that'll make it nice and hot, and this, just a nice little sweet taste, little capsicum taste to go with it. So I'll make up the sauce, and we've got the pizza base over here. This is my Aldi pizza base. I love my Aldi pizza bases, so I'd rather have that than make one up myself. It's too much mucking around. So I'll get on with things and I'll make up the pizza sauce and we'll get started with this pizza. You're going to love it. What I'm going to do here is put about half a teaspoon of sugar. That's a tablespoon, or you know, half a teaspoon. I'm just measuring out roughly, but that doesn't matter. A little bit of garlic. I use garlic, minced garlic, a little bit of garlic, just to give it a bit of flavour. Tomato paste, so I'm going to put a few tablespoons of that. I probably would put about 4 tablespoons of sauce over the base, so I'll use about 3 tablespoons of that. And then I'll just add about a little bit of water just to mix it up. Tomato paste tastes a bit bitter, so putting the sugar in will help a little bit. Just mix that up a bit. I'm just using a mug, it doesn't really matter what you use. So I'll probably have more than I need here, but it's not a bad little recipe if you put a bit of garlic and a bit of sugar in there. If I was making another type of pizza, I'd probably put a little bit of oregano and basil as well, but I'll save that for another pizza. So just mix it up until it's not as thick as paste. And we'll get the pizza base. I'll put about 4 tablespoons on there. Pretty big tablespoons, but anyway, it doesn't matter. That actually made enough for the sauce for the base. That's pretty empty, so that's good. Nice amount. Let's put that around. I did another video a while ago, guys, with a different pizza, but this is pretty much the same sort of saucy base, like how much I would put. And like I did in the other video, and I do with all my pizzas, I like to put a little bit of pizza cheese on the bottom first, just to help hold everything. Doesn't have to be a great big amount, but just enough to cover the base. That's enough there. One thing I like to use, which I couldn't get, is Calabrese salami. It's quite nice, quite hot. But anyway, this is a hot salami, so it should do the trick. I just put slices on the bottom there, just enough to sort of cover it. Then some pepperoni. One day I might make a meat lovers pizza. So this is partly what I would use too. I would use the pepperoni and the salami for that. So just enough to cover it. I mean, if you don't want this much, that's fine. You put it on whatever you feel like you need, or however you like to make it. I'll just move it over there for now. Now this guy, I discovered these last year, and I actually thought it was a chili, and I asked someone about it, and they said no, it's like capsicum. And what I like about it too is there's not many seeds in the thing, but most of them are down the bottom here, so you won't get all the seeds through your slices, not like a capsicum. Anyway, also thought if I add this, we got the green jalapenos and the red bull's horn chili. It will give it a bit of texture, a bit of colour. I'll put some of them on there. There's a few little seeds there, but not too many. Really nice taste, this bull's horn chili. I actually prefer it to capsicum, but I like capsicum too. One more slice. I suppose the seeds don't matter too much if you're eating chili seeds, so jalapeno seeds. I'm going to be full of seeds by the time I eat this thing. But anyway, that's quite good. Now, next ingredients, some jalapenos. Now guys, I've made the mistake before, especially doing this with my fingers, like grabbing everything, not washing your hands properly afterwards, and then you might touch somewhere on your face or your eyes or whatever, and it stings quite a bit. So it's probably a good idea to give your hands a good wash after you do this. It's not much fun even if you get a little bit of that juice in your eyes. It's not much fun. So that's that. I was actually thinking of doing a little thing with the mukbang gang and making a couple of these up and see how they handle it, like a little challenge. So just give me a sec, I have to grab something. Yeah, what was next? Some chili. So it's going to be a very hot pizza, but if you like that sort of thing, it's fantastic. I love it. I wouldn't eat this too often because, you know, for me it's not good to eat a lot of chili, but it's a nice treat to have every now and then, a different type of pizza. Get plenty of chili on there. Just got a bag of chili flakes here, chili flakes and seeds. I'm actually trying to grow a few chilies at the moment, but they're nowhere near ready, so when they are, I'll do fresh chilies and things like that. But for now, I have to use things out of a packet. So, it's almost done. Simple little pizza, not hard to make. I don't go to any effort with pizza bases and things. I just think it's a waste of time, but one day I may make one up and we'll do it from scratch. But for now, I'm quite happy with this. I like these bases. I like the in-between thickness of them. They're not too thin, not too thick. For me, just right. Alright guys, that's the pizza. So I'll whack that in the oven, probably take about 10 or 15 minutes. The oven's preheated and we'll get back to you when it's cooked. Well, that's the pizza all done guys. Probably took about 15 minutes in the oven. Had it on about 200 degrees Celsius. So I'll just cut it up. This will be my dinner for tonight. Looks pretty colourful. Didn't put too much cheese this time so you could see actually what's in it. All the jalapenos and the bull's horn chili. So it looks quite nice. I'll just cut it up and then we'll do a taste test. This pizza base only just fits in this pan, so it's a bit hard to cut it, especially the edges. But so that's come out pretty good. So this is probably the best piece. You can see all the chili and jalapenos and all the rest of it, salami. So guys, the big taste test. It's a ripper little pizza. So guys, if you don't like chili and hot stuff, this is not the pizza for you. But if you like that sort of thing, like I said earlier, it'll knock your socks off. So give it a go. 2 Aussies, hot Mexican pizza. And don't forget guys, you know what to do, like, subscribe, all that stuff. But always remember, you can never be too Aussie. Hooroo!